They've got the head of a horse, the belly of a kangaroo, and the tail of a monkey. Like nature forgot what species was being built halfway through. But here's the kicker. In the seahorse world, the dads get pregnant. Today we're diving deep, literally, into 10 seahorse facts so weird you'll swear God hit Randomize when he designed them. Stick around, because by number 1, you'll realize this tiny ocean oddball might just be the weirdest creature on the planet. Let's start with the biggest plot twist in biology. The dads give birth. In seahorse relationships, the female transfers her eggs into a pouch on the male's belly, like handing him a baby backpack filled with hundreds of eggs. He fertilizes them inside, carries them for weeks, and when the time comes, he literally goes into labor. We're talking contractions, muscles spasming, hundreds, sometimes thousands, of babies shooting out like confetti from a water cannon. He's the dad, the mom, the delivery room, and the fireworks show, all in one. Forget who's the daddy, he's both. And just when you think nature couldn't get any weirder, the seahorse decides, let's make this guy pregnant and give him no stomach. That's right, seahorses don't have stomachs. Food goes in one end and out the other like a high-speed tunnel. No digestion pit stop. That means they have to eat constantly just to survive. They suck up thousands of tiny meals a day. Shrimp, plankton, whatever's unlucky enough to float by. Basically, it's an ocean buffet, and they're the VIPs. Because they're slow and easy to catch, seahorses rely on stealth. So each of their eyes moves independently, just like a chameleon's. One eye hunts for food, the other scans for danger. It's the ultimate multitask, watching for predators and checking out what's on the lunch menu at the same time. Imagine being able to scroll TikTok and keep your boss in sight simultaneously. Seahorses are living that dream. Here's the hilarious part. They live in the ocean but suck at swimming. They flap a tiny fin on their back, the aquatic equivalent of waving a cocktail umbrella in a hurricane. A strong wave can send them flying like a lost balloon. That's why they use their tails to grip coral or seaweed, clinging on like, not today, Poseidon. They're the slowest fish in the sea, but somehow also the chillest. Now, about those tails, they're not round like most animals. They're square. Under a microscope, you'll see perfectly squared segments that act like tiny mechanical grips. That design makes their tails super strong, flexible, and nearly unbreakable. Engineers actually studied them to build better robots and prosthetics. Nature basically pulled off bioengineering genius before humans even showed up. And while we're talking about design, seahorses don't just swim in style, they wear it. Seahorses don't have scales. They've got armor plates, little bony panels that fit together like chainmail. This armor bends but doesn't break, giving them flexibility and protection. If fish had superheroes, seahorses would be Iron Man, small, armored, and way cooler than anyone expected. And because looking cool isn't enough, they can also change color. Seahorses shift shades to blend into coral, flirt, or send signals, kind of like underwater mood rings. They use special cells called chromatophores, tiny biological LEDs that flicker and flash with emotion. When they get excited, scared, or romantic, their skin literally lights up. So yeah, they invented RGB before gamers did. Seahorses don't have vocal cords, but that doesn't stop them from talking. They make soft clicking and popping sounds by rubbing parts of their skull together, kind of like built-in castanets. Couples click to greet each other, parents click before giving birth, and sometimes they click while eating, like the ocean's tiniest dinner conversation. You can't hear it without special underwater microphones, but marine scientists say the clicks are clear as day, a secret language of love, warning, and, hey, I'm over here. It's like Morse code for married fish. Here's your daily dose of wholesome. Seahorses are hopeless romantics. Once they find their partner, they're in it for life. Every morning, they greet each other with a little dance, tails twirling, colors shifting, moving in sync like underwater ballroom dancers. They're not just showing off, it strengthens their bond. It's the cutest long-distance relationship ever, except their distance is like 2 inches. They may look gentle and slow, but when it's time to hunt, seahorses turn into underwater snipers. They can strike at prey in less than 1,000th of a second, faster than a blink, faster than most cameras can even record. Their heads are shaped to minimize ripples in the water, letting them sneak right up to unsuspecting shrimp before, snap, they vacuum them up with perfect aim. It's a ridiculous combo. a fish that moves like molasses but hunts like lightning. The ocean's smallest sharpshooter. It's one of those designs that makes you stop and think. But even with all that speed, precision, and design genius, there's one thing the seahorse can't outsmart: us. Millions are still captured each year for souvenirs and medicine, and pollution keeps erasing the coral homes they cling to. They're delicate, determined, and beautifully strange. Proof that the ocean's smallest creatures can be some of its most extraordinary. Because from pregnant dads to lightning-fast hunters, the seahorse is living proof that God's creativity doesn't have limits or rules. It's a reminder that even the most fragile things can be brilliantly made and still have purpose in every detail. Stay curious, stay weird, and keep flipping out over the wild side of nature. Smash that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing ocean oddities, and I'll see you in the deep end.